Hey everyone, welcome back to my kitchen. Today I'm making 3 creamy pasta sauces that you can make with 5 ingredients or less. And I wanted to pick ingredients that are pretty common in your kitchen, can be interchanged either way. You can take something out, add it depending on what it is. But I'm really excited to share this with you and let's get into it. First up is Buttery Lemon Linguine. Say that 3 times fast. Now pro tip, I dice the onion here, but do as I say, not as I do, and slice it in long pieces. It'll be a lot easier in the long run when you're picking up a linguine. By the way, I would use about 1/4 of an onion per person. Now, does it look like I sped up the video? Maybe I did, or maybe it's just my knife skills. Anyway, let's cut the lemon in half. By the way, I think using a lemon squeezer that gets all the juices out and separates the seeds is the way to go. You'll see it later in this video, but trust me. Now, I also believe that there's no exact science when it comes to making a pantry pasta. Some people like a little bit of this, some people like a little bit of that. But for argument's sake, and because this is a cooking video, let's just say a knob of butter per person and about a shot of wine per person. It cooks off, trust me. Close that up. Look at me. Let's see, I got 1, 2, 3, 4. Missing something. What is it? Ah, yes, the crushed red pepper. Go get it, Kylie. Look at me walking so slow. Yes, my crushed red pepper is green. My dad dehydrates them every year, and they come in green as well as red. The more you know, am I right? So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the stove, people. First step, salt your pasta water. If it doesn't taste like the sea, add more salt. I got some garlic olive oil. Regular olive oil will work just fine. Add a little bit more. Put some onions in there once the olive oil is nice and warm, and just add as much crushed red pepper as you want. I will tell you my crushed red pepper is not as hot as the one you buy at the store, so that's why I have a little bit more. So we're basically just gonna let these sweat down until they're nice and translucent. Give them a little bit of stir. Make sure they don't burn. In the meantime, add your linguine. Make sure it doesn't burn. Push it down. Alrighty, once they're nice and nestled in the water, you are good to go. Let them sit until done. My friends made me do this toss. You know, I hate to show off for you guys, but sometimes you just gotta. Alright, this was the lemon squeezer I was telling you about. I know it's a pretty basic kitchen tool right now, but come on, look at all that juice that just came out. That's amazing. Alright, here we go again. Come on, that's what I'm talking about. Got the nice sizzle going on. That's what we like to see. Now we're going to reduce the wine. Make sure the heat is pretty high for that. Oh, I left the sound on for that. Have your friends try it because you got to know if it's done or not. Nope, not done. Alright, 2 minutes later, it looks like we are done, ready to go. Scoop that pasta right in there, right into the pot. You want that starchy water. It's going to help emulsify everything. Make sure you get every single noodle. Honestly, you gotta respect my dedication there. Now, you can see I'm adding some pasta water, and this is if you see your sauce is a little bit dry, use that pasta water. It is liquid gold. It will help emulsify your sauce. It is starchy. It is awesome. It will bring everything together. I also added the knob of butter. I am adding more crushed red pepper because I like it a little spicy. And here we're flipping, we're tossing, and we're turning. It is coming together. I am so excited. Okay, so we have our creamy lemon pasta.
Not creamy.
It's honestly not that creamy. Honestly, it's not that creamy, so let's just change it to lemon pasta. So we're gonna plate it as nicely as you can. Add some parm. Love it. And here's our first pasta. Oh, sliding. Hello. Okay, we're doing our first taste test of our first creamy pasta. Now I say creamy because it's like a super emulsified sauce, and yes, this is light, but it's a lighter creamy pasta. So let's try it. You guys go first.
Okay.
This is what happens when you call your friends to come over when you're filming videos. That's good.
I like it.
She's gonna throw up in the plate. You guys, it's so good. Make this at home. Literally, pasta, onion, olive oil, butter,
Lemon, wine.
lemon, white wine. If you don't have something, it's not that big of a deal. If you don't have the white wine, not that big of a deal. If you don't have, like, you need the lemon. Okay, that's probably the only thing you really need.
So good. Onion instead of garlic.
Yeah, you can use garlic instead of onion. Thank you. Yeah.
Do it.
Let's go on to the next one because obviously I feel like we're over the lemon. Okay, I will see you back at the cutting board.
Honestly, come here.
All right, let's get into Rigatoni Vodka. This stuff is awesome. I'm using my family's jarred tomatoes. We make them every summer. Oh, almost dropped the cup there. 2 shots of vodka. There we go. And I'm honestly not going to measure the half and half. And you could use any dairy product. Oh, Tito shout out. Any dairy product. Whole milk, 2% milk, half and half. Anything under the sun you could think of. Heavy cream. As long as it's creamy, it will work. I used about a 1/4 cup. Honestly, if you have milk, I would use a little bit more. Anyways, back to the stove. So we're going to put garlic. Yes, I didn't say garlic back there. Check the description. All of the recipes will be there. Get those nice and cooking brown, not black, or else you have to restart. Burnt garlic is gross garlic, everyone. Pour the sauce in. Let it all marry. I'm just stirring it just to make sure the garlic is covered with the tomato sauce. And now I'm going to let this reduce. In the meantime, I'm going to salt the water. And then I'm going to go back and get more salt because a lot of salt is good salt. Now you can see I put a little Parmesan piece in there and it has drastically reduced. That's what we want because we don't want it to be too saucy. Yeah, run that spoon through there. That is the perfect way to check. I love that for me. Anyway, add the vodka in, turn the heat up, let it cook off. You do not want your sauce to actually taste like vodka. Yeah, turn the heat up, there we go. Perfect. Pour the pasta in, I would say, right after the sauce is reduced enough to your liking. Pour the dairy product in and just slowly stir it in and let it come up to temperature. You don't want to pour it all in at once or else it's going to shock the sauce and you have a possibility of curdling. So yeah, I just sped this up just to kind of speed up the process for you. And now we have a nice creamy light pink sauce and that's exactly what you want. So just stir it until it's all emulsified. And by the way, people say to use a wooden spoon. I actually do think it tastes better, but any utensil you have is good enough. Now take the pasta and pour it directly into that pan again. Now what you're gonna see here is a classic too small of a pan. We all do it, So I'm gonna stir this off camera and I'll see you back at the cutting board. Okay, we have our beautiful penne vodka, and this is not the traditional way to make penne vodka, but this is a great way to make it if you have 5 or less ingredients. Wow. Is that beautiful? And I saved that little Parmesan piece that I threw in there before. All right, let's try it.
Are you gonna stab it or are you gonna loop it?
No, loop it.
I looped it.
Like so.
Oh shit, that's good.
That's pretty good.
Dig. What is it?
So penne vodka in 5 ingredients or less.
Usually I'm not a fan of penne vodka.
It's
Tomato sauce,
Maybe
reduced
because I
down.
hate penne.
Tito's vodka.
This is rigatoni.
Half and half.
No, this is not. Oh my god.
It's like that's a rigatoni, so it's like half of it.
Yeah. Al dente.
Like burning your skin.
I was gonna say.
This is so
What else? Oh, and garlic.
So good.
Try
What
this
is
at
that?
home. It's amazing.
This one?
Yeah.
Oh, try our. This is our lemon hot pepper.
You know I love lemon. Why wouldn't you calm me down?
I don't know.
I'm like eating to it.
So good.
This is so good.
And I love spaghetti.
Hold on, someone feels left out. Oh my god! Luna, that is not good! I promise we feed her.
Kylie, that is so good.
Alright, I am off to the races here. I am shredding the cheese for my Cacio and Pepe, giving my friends a piece of cheese if a piece breaks off because you know, it's a 24-month age. It's gonna break. Oh, there's another piece. Oh, sharing it with another friend. Look at me. Look at the effort I'm putting in. That's called elbow grease. And by the way, that's the little Parmesan piece that I threw in the penne vodka. Now I'm gonna crack the pepper, and I'm gonna get a little tired, so this is when you enlist your friends to help you out. And I'm gonna tell you a little story while you watch me and my friends crack some pepper. The first time I had Cacio Pepe, I was maybe a freshman in high school, and I went on a school trip to go to Rome, and I had no idea what it was, and they just served it to us as a part of our meal. And at the time I wasn't the biggest black pepper fan, but I did like it. Anyway, this is me showing you it, live my YouTuber fantasy. I'm gonna pour some of the starchy pasta water into it, and what that's gonna do is it's gonna start to warm up and tempt the cheese, just so you get a nice creamy sauce, which, spoiler alert, some things are gonna go wrong. I'm gonna be sad, so when you see me sad, feel bad for me. Oh, yes, add butter. Add butter. That is very important. And so now fast forward to me cooking, and here you go, a very sad Kylie. I messed up the Cacio Pepe. I'm gonna try and fix it though, and if I do fix it, I'll tell you how to do it, because I'm not a professional cook. I just like to cook at home and it tastes good, so. Let me go back to the stove. Okay, so we have our Cacio Pepe. I don't need to talk. But see, yes we do. I lost all my video making the Cacio Pepe, so where we left off, I attempted the cheese, butter, and pepper. Well, by the pasta cooked, it was cool. Therefore, the heat of the pasta was not enough to melt the cheese in the bowl. So I took it over to the stove and continuously stirred on low. Very important you do this on low, and lo and behold, we have the most beautiful outcome. Dun, 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 dun. Wow.
Oh,
that
flop over.
That actually,
wait, let it drip. Let it drip.
Oh,
that actually came out really good.
it did. Did you add any cream? What was the cream to this? Just butter?
So, I actually want to talk for a second, and so does my dog also wants to talk for a second. This pasta is a perfect example of things go wrong in the kitchen, and there are ways to fix them. Sometimes there isn't, but in this case there is, and that's when patience and keeping a level head comes in handy. Do I always have that? No, but today I did, and I fixed it for you guys, so let's see if it tastes good. We're trying.
I'm nervous. No, I'm not.
This is Parmesan and pepper.
It smells good.
So good.
That kind of big too.
This one might be my favorite.
Really?
Yeah.
I do like it, but
I love Cacio Pepe.
the vodka sauce was my favorite. This is the first time I'm having, like, what is this called?
Cacio Pepe?
Cacio Pepe.
Never had it.
No, this is so good.
You nailed it?
No. It was good.
Good things can happen if you don't give up.
It wasn't looking like this before.
If you don't give up.
It was literally not good. This is sponsored by Black Cracked Pepper. Cheers.
Cheers.
Hashtag Corona.
I'm trying to add content. Should I add it or no?
No, you're good.
Leave it out.
Leave it off. So let's finish out the video by going over everything. Honestly, I think I'm most surprised about the penne vodka because I don't normally make that, and I left out a lot of ingredients that I like to put in it. So it did come out really good using less ingredients. So that just goes to show that if you don't have everything, you can still make something that's really, really good. And I'm probably most excited about the Cacio Pepe because it looked really sad. The Parmesan was grainy. It was basically the worst thing that could have happened for that dish happened, but I saved it just by putting it on the stove, which you're not really supposed to do, but if you leave it on low, just keep stirring, it will come out good. Doesn't always, but it did in this case, thank God, because I added more cheese. And then obviously, tried and true, I honestly made this a lot in college, and if you want me to make a video about all the stuff I made in college, leave a comment down below or just tell me, because you know I have a total of like I don't know how many subscribers, which you know what, you should really subscribe because I have a lot of cool stuff coming and I can't wait to start this journey with all of you. So comment your favorite low ingredient pastas and maybe I'll make them with a part 2. I don't know. Let me know if you try these, And all my socials are right up here. Follow me, comment. I'd love to meet all of you and talk to you through the phone, #Corona. And thanks for watching. Peace.